Hey, this is Aaron with Scalability. In this video, I'm going to show you how to do a confirmation and reminders automation for when somebody books on your calendar. And we're going to use the calendar as the trigger. So we have some things built in here already for you, and I'm going to show you the fastest way to get that up and running. So if you're an author or a coach or a speaker, anything you have a calendar for, you want to make sure people actually show up for those calls. So once you're logged into Scalability, over here on the left, scroll down to where you see automation. And when you click on automation, and just so you know, automation and workflows, it's the same. So if you see automation on the left and you see create workflow, that's what we're creating, okay? Your workflow list are the ones that you've actually created. So here we can see the create workflow in the middle or up in the top right, either one, doesn't matter. When you first click on it, these are ones that are pre-built. So here you see the first one is we can start from scratch. And then underneath that, you'll see recipe appointment confirmation and reminders. As we scroll on down, you'll see birthday templates, frequently asked questions, fast 5. These are all automations that are done for you to where all you have to do is click and it loads the whole thing and then you make some edits. So right now, I'm showing you if somebody books on your calendar, which one you want to use. This recipe appointment confirmation and reminders is the one you want to use. Appointment confirmation and follow-up reminders. Click select. When you click select, it's going to automatically build this thing out in your workflow so you can see it. So if I go ahead and zoom out where you can see it, this is everything that's there. It has a trigger up top, and then I'll zoom in so you can see this, but it has an email and then a wait time, email, text, wait, such and such. So if I zoom back in, we can actually read them. So if we come up here to the top, the first thing you're going to do is set your trigger. And when we click on the trigger, we've got, you can click where it says appointment status, and we want to scroll down to where it says customer booked an appointment. Okay, right here, customer booked an appointment. Now we're going to add a filter that says it's in the calendar, and then it's going to let you choose what calendar. So right here, we've got the demo calendar. Okay, save trigger. Now what we're saying is when the customer books an appointment on that specific calendar, it's going to make everything underneath this start happening. Okay, and as you can see here, things are already built. So we've already got a confirmation email. If I click on that, any one of these things you want to edit, you just click on it and it opens up the settings here on the right side. Okay, this right here where it says action name is what shows up here in the workflow. So we've got confirmation email. Right underneath that, we've got location name. This is from name or from email. Now, inside your business profile, when you set up your business profile, we have you set up your business name, your business email, your friendly name, all of those details in your company profile. Anytime you see codes like this, location name, location email, it's pulling the email address that you put in your business profile and the name that you put in your business profile. And it's going to plug that in here. Now, we had this pre-built, so it uses these codes to pull that from your profile. You can simply write in here whatever you want. So you can just delete that out, write your name in there if you'd rather it come from your name. I like to put my name in there and then support@fastscalability.com. If that's the email address you have on your business profile, then just leave it like this. These tags or these codes come from this little tag on the right side. So if I wanted to change that back to the company name, I could click on this little tag and I could scroll down to account. And when I click on account, this is the stuff from your business profile. So this is the name that's listed on your business profile. It puts back in that location name, just like that. I delete my name and now I've got that code and it's going to pull whatever's in there. Okay. Subject, you can simply write your subject right here and then right underneath it, this is already pre-written for you. So hi, and this code, contact first name, comes from right here, custom values. You click custom values and contact. This information here is whatever's on the contact's profile or the contact card. So whoever booked on your calendar, it's going to pull their first name, full name, last name, email, phone number, whatever you pull out of this. So this code right here, contact first name, is contact first name. And that puts this code right here. Okay, so we've already got that in there. So whoever booked, if Jake booked on my calendar, this is going to say, "Hi, Jake, your appointment's been confirmed for," and it's going to give them the date and the time zone for that. Then it says, "Let us know if you have any questions in the meantime. When it's time, please use this Zoom meeting." This is where you have to make some changes, right? Because if it's not going to be on Zoom and you're going to call them, then you just want to simply erase this and say, "I'll call you from," and then I want to sign it with my name instead of my location. See, I can customize this just by typing in whatever I want, and then it automatically has the links here to where they can add it to their calendar or cancel or reschedule, okay? And this is the confirmation email. So if we click save, it updated that to where now it's going to come from the location name, location email, and then it gives them the details, and it says I'm going to call them from this phone number at the time, and they can reschedule. So you can just click on each one of these and make it say whatever you want. So here we've got a confirmation email they're going to get. Then it's saying it's going to wait till 24 hours before the appointment. So if they booked it for 7 days out or 2 days out, doesn't matter. It's going to wait till 24 hours before. And you can click on this and say 1 day before, 1 hour before. You can change it to whatever you want. But this is what it looks like. Okay, so it's going to wait till 24 hours before the appointment. Then it's going to send the 24-hour reminder email. And so here, same thing. I click on that. It opens it up. It's got location, name, email, your meeting's in 24 hours. And then right in here is the actual text. And you can make your changes the same way or leave it the way it is. And then it's going to wait till 1 hour before the appointment. And then it's going to send a 1 hour email and a 1 hour text. So if I click on the email, I can read the details here and make changes. If I click on the text, it's going to show 1 hour reminder text, and I can actually change the text, same as the email. Anything that's in a workflow, you just click on it, and you can make changes to anything you want, and then click save, and it's going to save everything for you. Okay, so here it's just saying, "Hey, Jake, this is a friendly reminder that our appointment's in 1 hour, Aaron." And you can change that to whatever you want. Then we've got wait 5 minutes before, and they'll send out a 5-minute email and a 5-minute text. This is up to you. If you want to remove some of these, like let's say you just want it up to 1 hour reminders and you don't want any of these things, you can click on these 3 dots and you can delete, and you can either delete just this wait or delete all the actions from here. So if I delete all the actions, it's going to get rid of this, this, and this. And it's going to ask you if you want to, for sure. If I just want to get rid of the text, I can just get rid of this text. I personally like to send the text, and I don't like a 5-minute email reminder. So I would come in here and I would get rid of just this action, the email reminder, so that here it's going to wait till 1 hour before. It's going to email and text them, then wait till 5 minutes before, and it's going to send a text message. And then I'm going to call them. Now, something I like to do as well is put a reminder for myself in here. So this is going to wait till 5 minutes before, and it's going to send them a text. But I also want to send a reminder to myself 5 minutes before. So I would search for send internal notification, or I'm sorry, just internal. Click on internal notification. Click type. I can send myself an email, a notification, or a text. I like to send a text to myself. And so here I'm going to say specific type, user type. I can do a custom phone number to anybody I want. I can assign user or send it to everybody on my team or a particular user. And then you choose the user. And now I can write the text. Hey, Aaron, and then I'm going to put their contact, full name. Hi, Aaron, contact full name, Jake at State Farm. Oh no, I'll put, you need to call in 5 minutes. I'll do something like that and click save. So now I've got this 5 minutes before. It's going to send me a text and say, hey, Aaron, don't forget to call this person. And then it's going to send them a text saying, hey, remember, I'm going to call you in 5 minutes. And then as always in the top right corner, this blue save button has this little green flashing light on it. If that's flashing, it means you have unsaved changes. So click save. And then right below that, you can see draft and publish. So here you want to publish it and then click save. So now it's actually live. So now if somebody books on that calendar, it's going to trigger all of these things to happen and they'll get reminders to show up. The last thing you want to do here, if you want to change the name of it, you can just click right up in here and change the name. But click on settings right here and you want to allow re-entry, okay, right there. Because what that means is if you've got a calendar link and you send it out and somebody can book a call with you and it's the same link that you use over and over and over to schedule appointments with people, then the same person could schedule with you multiple times. You want to allow re-entry. Now, if this is a one-time only, like, hey, book your free automation audit, but I'm not going to spend time coaching people all the time, so they can only do this one time, then I would toggle off the allow re-entry. So that way, if they've already booked on the calendar, it's not going to trigger this again. But if this is coming from a calendar, you really want the calendar to only to allow it once, not the actual automation, right? Because if somebody books on your calendar, you want to get the notifications and let them get notifications so everybody shows up like they're supposed to. So I always allow re-entry when it comes to calendar and automations. That way, as long as you have a calendar live, it's going to be reminding them and reminding you to make sure everybody shows up. So again, make sure you've saved everything. And then here you'll see the saved button kind of gets grayed out. And that's it. You have an automation in place. It'll show up just like this. And at any time, you can click on the three dots, edit the workflow, or you can just click directly on it and it'll take you right into it where you can see it here. Now, another cool thing that happens inside of our automations when you're sending emails and texts, up here in the top left corner, you can see stats view. If you toggle that on, it's going to automatically put stats right here under this email where you can see how many were delivered, opened, clicked, replied, bounced for each one of your emails and your texts. So it kind of lets you keep track of your numbers and everything right inside your workflows. Really cool stuff. But that's pretty much it. You've got a calendar in place now, and you've got confirmation and reminders to make sure them and you show up on time. That's it on this one. Thank you for your time. We'll see you on the next video.